for Duke. Matthews out of Greenville, Pennsylvania, man, he has been battle tested. 9-1 this year against the top 6 wrestlers in his weight class.
Matthews is a guy who's obviously been in the lineup for quite a long time, a 6-year senior, came into last season ranked #1 in the country and entered the season as a real title contender. He's taken a few losses this year, had a slow start to the year, but he's as dangerous as anybody and can prove he can really beat anybody in the country.
Coach Gavin said that, he's a competitor, and that Ohio State win a couple weeks ago really big for him and his confidence.
Absolutely. Jesse Mendez, a guy who came in with a lot of accolades from high school into Ohio State, and Matthews kind of to cool him off and try to get back on track with a win like that, to show that you can be a guy there and wrestling on Saturday night was huge.
What do you make of Christian Colman so far this year for Duke, the junior from Dolestown, Pennsylvania?
He's had a hard run here. He's really got to work on putting together a full 7 minutes, and this is what Coach Lanham talked about as well. He's got a nice 2-on-1 tie, or what some people will call a Russian tie, where he can get to offense, and he's really got to commit to that and commit to the process of wrestling through some of these positions.
It goes back to just the consistency, doesn't it? And the belief in yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Trusting in your training, trusting in your teammates and your coaching staff, being able to push yourself in the room to take that next step. It looks like Matthews is back to some short offense. He's really dangerous here. He actually likes to go mixer here at times, so we'll see if he tries to go big.
For those people who are uneducated, what is a mixer?
So he's in that front head position, and you can see he's got that underhook. So he's digging under Coleman's armpit there onto his back. And similar to kind of that running that Santaniello did to tip him over, it's kind of coming under the other way. So you pull a lot of momentum trying to drive through somebody, they push back into you, and you kind of roll across your own back to get into a pinfall position.
Final minute of this opening period. Matt returned there.
Matthews
big 3-point takedown.
Catches the arm there, and he's deep in on this half. This is big trouble for Christian Colman. We got a snake here. Ends up coming off his back. Matthews gets to a hammerlock. What about 40 seconds left? We'll see what Matthews can do with this. Coleman's really got to try to crawl forward here. Great job getting out of there, getting back to his base. Looks like he's going to try and get a restart here. He's got to put another move together on a guy like Matthews if you're going to get out the hard way.
And this is, as we've talked about, a young Duke team as well. I realize that Colman is a junior, still has not captured the restart there, the period with just 5 seconds remaining. But for Colman to be able to get out of that position, to be able to get back to his base for a moment, not give up any more points, that is a small victory that he can take pride in.
Absolutely. And we'll take a look at a couple of these takedowns. Matthews getting to an ankle from the underhook and then catches that arm across his neck there to get into the pinning position. But getting back to that, Colman, it's easy against a guy like Matthews to be beat by the time you've gotten out there. One of the top guys in the country, as we talked about, 9-1 against the top 6 guys in the country. And to show that fight, this is what Coach Lanham has talked about, to battle through that position, not give up any further points, keep yourself in the match, is a little victory that can build confidence through your season. Matthews getting back to that front headlock, chasing that near ankle. That's going to be 3.
Yep, easy 3. Now a 10-1 commanding lead for Matthews. Was looking for his 96th career victory tonight, but Colman again able to get the escape point and get back to neutral.
The corner telling him to cut him. He's going right back to that left side underhook. That's a position Matthews excels in. And another 3-pointer. Let's see if Coach Gavin tells him to let him loose again. He's looking for some kind of turn here. He's kind of in a claw ride. Back to the left side underhook. Double unders here for Matthews.
50 seconds to go in this period.
And he's looking for something from a front head. He goes head in the hole there. He's going to get another 3 here. 16-3 lead for Cole Matthews late in the second period. And he
forces the restart.
Acts like he's going to cut him. drives him out of bounds hard. We'll see if he lets him loose. I imagine he may try and ride out the period or look for a turn, given he's up 2 here. Nope, he is going to cut him. This is why they don't pay me to coach at Pitt.
16-4 the lead now for Matthews. Final 35 seconds of this second period. Logan Agan got Duke on the board with a fall.
There's Colman getting to that 2-on-1. Gets to a front head.
A little bit of momentum here for Colman now.
The crowd getting behind it a little bit. And he's wrestling hard through this position. He's gotten it put on him a little bit in this period, but he's trying to finish these periods wrestling hard. Maybe proving a point. Matthews gets back to his underhook throw by, gets to 3, and that'll be the tech.
So back-to-back tech falls here for Pitt after Agan gets the point on the fall to start the match, and Matthews just continues to do what he's done really for the last couple of matches. He's now won 3 consecutive in the 141 weight class.
He's trying to roll and get himself back on track as he looks towards getting back on the podium this year.
Interesting matchup coming up here.